Hello, everyone. Good morning or evening. I don't know why I said good morning. Mau Mau is ready for the stream. I'm just adjusting her camera because it got bumped. Caramel's always ready for her stream. All right. So, how is everybody doing today? It is Tabletop Tuesday. So, for Tabletop Tuesday, yes, the Caramel is up and about, inspecting things in her backyard and upset by people making noises. All right. So today what we're going to do is, for those of you unfamiliar with virtual tabletops, one of the ways to play Dungeons & Dragons or Pathfinder online now is to find a virtual tabletop, something that will let you display things to a group of people online. And for years now, I've been using Owlbear, which is a free program that is pretty good. But Owlbear recently something happened, and it deleted all my maps. And it's not the first time I've had an issue with Owlbear. So I bought a program recommended to me by a friend of mine called Foundry, and after doing the research, I like that unlike other tabletops, you don't have to buy the books separately. They have a lot of free modules, including the entire Pathfinder 2E remastered rule set, which is what I primarily play. So, since it is Tabletop Tuesday and we're doing a lot of, we're doing something tabletop based, I figured I would show you Foundry as I struggle to learn and master its programming. Stream's up for debate, so after a while, if people show up and want to play Magic or we want to do something else, we could definitely do that. But as for right now, that was my plan for today. So, let's switch the display. Boom. All right. So this is Foundry. Right now, I am trying to figure out, this is the map of the world I currently run for my campaign. It doesn't have any of the markings it needs to have, but we will work on that. And right now I'm creating scenes. So scenes are literally what they sound like. They're scenes you could pull up like this that change the maps you need and the tokens you need to whatever situation is happening. So right now I'm starting with this one, and I'm trying to put a background here and get this stretch. So far I have the resolution I want. I just don't see how to... What does this button do? I don't think that button does anything. Okay. Collapse. Game settings. Alright. Alright. Well, these are other settings, which... Permission configuration. I definitely have to adjust this, because people like to mess with my icons. Alright. Trusted player, assistant game master, and game master. Game master is the only one that can do that. Alright, so far that looks good. Oh, hey, Ash. Yes. Akoza over there is the one who actually suggested Foundry to me, and I've done it. I've played a lot of his campaigns. He's a fantastic dungeon master. I've played a couple of his campaigns in Foundry, and I've absolutely loved it. So, trying to get this all working. So, Ash, I could ask you, how do I make it so, like, do you always have this empty space here on the grid pattern, or is there a way to make a background image large enough to cover that space? All right, thanks, Ren, for lurking. Okay, so the players wouldn't see this. They would just see the map I put up. Okay. It's good to know. Good to know. Also, Ash, if you're not shy about having your voice on stream, if you want, we could jump in Discord and rather than have you type out constantly. If you place a token down like a player token, I think it'll limit the view to whoever. Oh, okay. All right, well, tokens, I was just looking to make some tokens. Okay, so... Sure. All right, so let's jump into our streaming thing. Make sure Discord. We can mute this for now. Mute this for now, and Discord's up. Put my headphones on. All right. Good. Good, good, good. All right. So. Thumbs up from Stellarf, thank you. All right. So. Oh, by the way, we reached a Twitch milestone the other day, so I was able to add some more emotes. So there should be two or three new caramel emotes. We added, I'll show you guys what we add. For the animated ones, we added the Uno reverse caramel in rave colors. Why is my emote wall not working? Does the emote wall not exist in this one? Alright, no, the emote, there it was bouncing. Alright. So Ren's bounced, mine just didn't. Alright. Alright, so we got that, and I think the other two I added... Oh, I remember now. I added, where is it? We added Starry-Eyed Caramel. Okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. That should fix that. Alright, so we got Uno Reverse, we got Starry-Eyed Caramel. And was that it for what I uploaded? I think that might be it.
Am I in here?
Hi, Ash.
Hello.
So, I could actually put you in this, right, in Foundry, so you could see what if everything looks good.
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
With
To add you, do I have to go back to the main thing, or I can add you from here?
well, the way it works is I think first you have to go to if you go to like the game settings, I believe.
Okay.
And then user management.
Okay.
You have to like add a slot in.
Oh, I see. I haven't added any slots. All right. Well, we could do that now. So we got the Game Master role, create additional user. We're going to create a bunch. So we're going to make this Ash. We're going to make this one Aang. Then we got Rhizo. We got Allie. Actually, I should use character names, right? Because is it that it's linked to character names? Or does it not
yeah,
matter?
but I think you can customize that more.
Okay.
It's really up to you.
Okay.
Your preference, I think.
All right. And we need marriage. I think that's everybody. I'm not missing anyone. No, I don't think I'm missing anyone. All right. And I don't think I have a password.
So the passwords are really just so
Random people
like
don't get it.
Well, more like in a sense, yeah, but also it stops other people from like playing on someone else's character,
Oh, I see.
having their permissions, I guess.
I see.
But, you
So
know,
that Rhizo can't log into Ash and mess with your stuff.
yeah. But you know, if you're playing amongst friends and you're not like hosting for people you never played with,
Yeah.
less of an
Okay.
issue, of course.
Yeah. If I need to, if someone, hint hint Rhizo, hint hint, if someone messes with people's stuff, I will put passwords.
But in addition to that, they also have those roles there on the side, which
Yeah,
limit
the permissions. I was looking at those. Let's set my password. Okay. All right, there we go. Logging in. All right. Because also we could try uploading characters. Hi, Verge. If you want, I'm messing with Foundry, so you could come in. I just made your account. So.
How I do?
The same way you would join the other of Ash's campaigns. I think you just go to the website, right? You go to Foundry and then click on your thing. Or do I have to send an invite? I forget.
You go to on whatever campaign we're playing on. You go to the user. You go to the game settings again.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Oh, okay.
And you go all the way down to invitation links, and what it does is copy your IP, I think. So just so you know.
Yeah, I mean, I can do that now, so you guys can join and see how this is working out. All right, so configuration. No, this is not. Yes, no, this is not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to user management. All right.
No, not user management.
Not user management.
It's in the game settings. It's towards the bottom under game access. Oh yeah, not on the screen. You can leave the screen. Yeah. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. So on the game settings, tour management at world
should be towards the bottom of the list.
Invitation links. Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I give them... Which one do I give them? The internet one, or...?
Yeah, the internet one.
Okay.
That's the one I use anyways. Okay, I'm not quite sure the differences.
Alright. So, let's... I'll just DM these to you. So when you get there, Verge, there's a drop-down menu and you should see your name. There's no password. You just click enter and you should be in here. All right. So one of the things, Ash, I put a foreground and a background image, but I don't see the background image.
Did not work, by the way, when I clicked your link.
You clicked the link. Okay.
Yeah, it's literally just your IP address.
All right. Then that did nothing. Okay.
Yeah, that should be how it works, but
Let's try this again then. Invitation links. Share below invitation links. When a user who wishes to have join your game, the local invitation link is for users for the local network, while the internet link connects via the internet and configuration port. Okay. So I don't think.
I guess, is your connection open? Is that green right there or red?
It's red.
Ah, that's probably why.
Okay, so I have to open it.
Yeah.
Do I
It's
do the,
like your
Do I do
IP.
that in the main menu?
I have no idea how to do that.
All right. Good.
Mine's
Okay.
already open.
It's probably under configuration somewhere. User interface, permissions, additional fonts, combat tracker, dice, compendium art, language, dynamic tokens. I did see, so I did my research before buying Foundry, and I listened to what you said, Ash, and my idea is if we have to use the homebrew stuff, like if we're going to continue using homebrew stuff, we either just use Path Builder for most of that stuff, or I did see there's an extension for Foundry.
Yeah.
And there's one I found on Reddit that allows a lot of homebrew stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
So if I could get that to work, then we could exclusively just use Foundry for everything. Which would be nice.
That does sound like a good idea.
All right. So
It seems like you have to port forwarding.
what is that?
Yeah, I can see
Best way
that.
to describe it is you have to go into your router and make sure those ports are enabled for the specific Foundry so people can join in. Because your default will be blocking everything. That makes sense?
Yes and no.
Okay. Well, where did it not? We'll start with that.
If it's about going into my Foundry, or not my Foundry, if it's into going into the control panel, the like digital control panel for my router, I don't think I know how to get into that anymore.
That's a separate conversation for not a stream.
Yeah.
But typically, I will give you the basic. Don't say the name brand of your router. But if you look at the bottom of it, usually there's information on it you can type in. And as long as you didn't change the password,
I believe
I mean, it's probably the same one you always been using. But there's ways to reset it and everything else.
Okay. So
But yeah.
that's just something we gotta work on at that point. All right.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
a not
that's,
stream. That's a not stream problem. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot more you can do without us actually being there.
All right.
Even you can like create character tokens and stuff, and
Well, that's what I was
once you
going to do
select
now.
them-
So the character tokens are under actors, right?
yes.
Okay, so we can create. Well, yeah, I guess we could import because we can import the JSON, right? Yeah.
Yep. I mean, you can import it if you have a module called the Path Muncher that would pull it from the Path Builder app or
All right.
website.
Let me see. I believe I did get that one, but let's see. Modules, I have to reload Foundry for that, right?
No, you can look at what you have by going to that same game settings screen
Yeah.
or
Oh,
tab.
here we go. Manage modules.
Yep.
Why does it say I have 0 modules?
You might have some inactive or something. I don't know. Full screens. You downloaded modules?
Are modules the same as the rule sets, or that's a separate thing?
That's a different thing.
Oh, okay.
The rule sets are like,
So no,
I
I
think you call
haven't.
them worlds.
So I haven't done any modules yet. Then.
Okay, yeah, pretty easy to get them.
Yeah, if you want to link me one, I'll download it. I don't know how
Uh,
to. Do I get it from here, or I have to like find it online and then download it?
if you back out to the main menu,
All right.
you can
So
search them.
return to setup. Yeah. So see, I got Phil Gaia started, and then.
Then go to add-on modules on the top.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I
Uh,
have. This is the modules I have. So I do have modules.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. But you can get. Let me go on mine so that you can get more, specific modules for the
Yeah.
system you're running. So yeah, they are the same thing. I was wrong.
Okay. Sometimes you
But
want to show damage done to an enemy instead of a bar that gives a clue. Alright.
uh,
What's the
if
name of
you're
the
on,
JSON one for Path Builder?
uh, it's Path Muncher.
Path Munch. Here we go. Path Muncher. Let's install that. Any other modules you would recommend for Pathfinder 2e?
Yeah, there are a couple that are pretty good. There's actually a lot depending on what you want to do.
Let's see if
Um,
there's any.
some of them you have to pay for though.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. It's another one I like. There's one called uh, Dice Tray. That's pretty good. Which essentially lets you
So the dice don't roll over the screen; they roll in a dice tray.
well, it puts the ability to roll dice into buttons instead of typing them out.
Oh, then that's definitely a good one to have.
Yeah, it's very, very useful. And there's also one called Dice So Nice, which lets you just have 3D dice. That's for fun, though.
Dice so nice. Okay. Do that. All right. Okay.
There's a lot more, but like
Yeah.
that should be good for learning it. I guess.
Mm-hmm. All right. Actors and item sheets. Let's see if there's anything good here.
Now
Smart.
I think the like game system of Pathfinder 2e, it like has the whole game essentially, like everything in the game,
Yeah.
everything in one of the books in there. that you can just like search up, so that's really useful.
Yeah.
I think that comes with it.
All right, now we'll just see. Okay. Also see right here if no, it's still red.
Yeah, I think you gotta port forward, if I had to guess.
All
I'm
right,
wrong.
so I'll do that off stream, but that's fine. All right, so now we can go to the actors and actually import stuff.
Oh, you have to enable them, the modules,
Oh, okay.
from that same screen that lists them all.
Yeah, the manage modules.
Yep.
Oh, okay, here we go. Good to know. All right, we're moving right along here. Hi, Stir Crazy. 3D dice settings. Looks good.
Yeah, it's just
Theme. Does everybody choose their own color, or?
yeah, it lets people customize individually their dice if they want. There are generic ones too, but you know, it's just a neat little fun dice thingamabob.
Oh, I like these, the Dragon Scaled ones. These are perfect. All right. Save. And now the buttons are right here. Okay. Very nice. Good to know. All right. So we got rolls going. All right. What else was I doing? Oh, yeah, I was adding stuff. So let's go back to our map scene. So I tried to scale this so that the legend that Aang made up top would be accurate. So I think this is pretty good for telling you guys distance. I couldn't get it perfectly in line, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's pretty close.
There's probably a module for that, but I don't know it off the top of my head.
Yeah, well, like I said, we got time to find stuff. All right.
Sure.
But let's right now make your ship icon. So I guess I could give the ship stats. Let's try that. All right. So let's see. Guess this would be an NPC. Did you guys ever name your ship?
I don't think we did.
Okay.
Only enough.
Just gonna name it Starship. All right, here we go. So this is definitely, your ship is it considered gargantuan? Yeah, it's bigger than a dragon. So gargantuan, unique. All right, and we want to change the icon. So let's choose a file.
I think though, if you consider the scale of the map, it might, because it's gargantuan, make it really big.
Oh, like it might.
It changes. Yeah, it changes the size of the tokens.
Well, let's see, because right now it's set like this, right? So I could put the. If I drag this, it'll just put a token on, right?
It should.
I don't see a token.
Hmm.
Wait, no, this is it. Why is it under?
What is that map on? What layer is that map on?
Oh, it might be. Let's see. So the map, I believe, is just the background or the foreground.
Yeah, the foreground goes behind any tokens or whatnot.
Oh,
It shouldn't. Right?
so the foreground. I shouldn't put this in the foreground. I should put it in the background.
I think so. I think that would solve the issue.
All right. So let's get rid of this. Right. Okay. And then. Yeah. Configure. Background image. We'll make this. Okay. There's the background image. And then configure. There a way to just delete this?
Guess we just take it out. Other than that, I mean, could just do a new scene.
Alright, let's.
Not actually sure.
If I do that, we'll just. Yep, there we go. Just deleted the foreground image. Alright, perfect. So now let's go back to actors and see if this works. Yep, there we go. Yeah, that's pretty big. So. Well, let's. Alright, so let's make a new folder. And this will be called arms icons, arms tokens. All right, boop. And then we could choose a file. We'll go into all my scattered ass shit. Your ship is in one of these folders. Unused and our important people map. It's not under important people, is it? No. No. Where is your ship? No. Those are just character sheets. Maps. Where's your ship? It's not under
We've
the
lost
river.
our ship.
Yep. Got the players, allies. It's probably in here somewhere. I just gotta find it. Our sons. I could have swore it was in here. Maybe it's under the ship. There it is. There we go. There we go. All right. Nice. Nicely done. Now if we put it down here. Haha. Very nice. Look at that.
Yeah.
I could technically leave the ship this big. I don't mind it. You know.
It's up to you. I mean, I think probably tiny would be make it one square.
All right, so let's see. Oh God, tiny is less than a square.
Oh. Oh yeah, I guess it would be. It would be medium. Whoops.
And large would be 4. Okay. So we'll just make it medium for now. All right.
That's right. Tiny is like the size of a bug or something.
And let's see. I can adjust your stats here. So the ship has... What's the ship's AC? 65. Its hit points are 900. Okay. Ship has no perception. Initiative is based on the pilot. It technically does have saves of 50. Okay. And its speed is... How many feet in a mile?
Beats me. That's something I'd have to Google.
Hey Google, how many feet in a mile?
5,000.
280 feet.
Alright, 5,280 feet is its speed.
According to Ang here and Google.
Oh, thank you, Ang.
Just to make up for being such a fucking bully last night.
Yeah. So, Ang, see, I adjusted the map so the scale here is almost right. It might trigger you because it's slightly off, but you guys can measure your distance. And I'll add your attacks for the ship, because then if you ever have to do stuff, you'll have the stats for the ship. Hi, Cookie Monster. Alright, let's see here. So, let's edit this. The first one would be your cannons. Traits. It would be ranged of 500 feet. Okay. I believe they also do, if I check my notes, where's my notepad? Okay. Let's see. It's also considered... I think it's considered concussive damage because it's the same as Aang's shot. Okay. Add GM notes. Okay. Details. Attack modifier. So it has plus. I don't think I have to do the plus. So it has 35 to attack. Alright, damage partial, no. It does spare poison, slashing, bleed, vitality, force. I'm gonna say force. Concussive means it does piercing or blunt damage. Yeah, so that's fine. Do you remember what we said the damage of your cannons was? I don't remember off the top of my head, but we could adjust this later. You don't remember. Okay. All right, Aang, I'll put it this way. How many D12s does your gun do? 3d12. All right. I was going to say these do 6d12, so that's good. That's a good enough scale. Force, persistent precision. Does splash damage. All right. Close. All right, good. So we got your cannons going here. It will go 4d12 at another level, probably. Yeah. I was going to do the cannons, like I said, as 6d12 anyway. Because the highest you can go with striking, I believe, is 5d. Yeah, 6d12 is fine. Alright, and the other thing you have, this one is your rail cannon. Or railgun. Okay, and this is ranged. Ranged of 500 feet. Close. Actually. Okay. And now we want to adjust. I can change this token. No. No.
Oh my god, he's talking math! No!
Highest is 4d12. It's an additional 3 dice. Alright, so you think 6 is fine, eh? Or would you recommend lower or higher? Details. Okay, this one does 10 d12. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. 6d12. Yeah. These are more modern cannons than like ship cannons, but I assume the damage would be relatively similar. Okay. There we go. We got your ships to attacks in, which can be adjusted later if they're too strong. Actions, passives. Oh, I guess let me add the rule here. Rules. Details. Description. Let's add it here. After can be used again in 1d6 rounds. Okay. Alright. Cannons can be used at any point. Let's change also the How do I change how many actions this takes?
Let's see. I wonder if it's in.
Because right here it says it's one action to use these, but
yeah, you don't want it to be one action.
well, the cannons are one action, but the railgun is 3.
Okay.
Because like basically, if you use the railgun, your ship has to be stable. It has to not move. It has to charge and then fire. But it's really powerful. But you can only do it once.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, I also have to add your bombs. So I'll do that. All right. Bombs. Well, actually, I don't need to add that because the bombs are short custom. That's based on whatever you made.
I think I found it, but I have to. Maybe this isn't.
But it looks like the ship is pretty much all custom, and it's letting me do a lot of custom stuff. So
Yeah, it's quite a bit you can customize.
So that's good. Maybe the homebrew rules won't be as terrible as we think.
It definitely just takes some,
Finagling.
yeah, and some time. Like still unsure how to make it more than one action.
Mm-hmm. Trying to see if there's a type here that would fit the ship, like machine or.
I think
Doesn't have inventory, doesn't have spells, effects, notes. Okay.
I think you can make it a vehicle.
Oh, for traits? I don't see vehicle. I don't see vehicle.
Yeah, I think I'm looking at something different. I'll have to.
Yeah, that's fine. Right now, we got stuff. All right.
So I stumbled across something that can make it fly, or it's movement type.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of cool.
Where you do that? Oh, here we go. Fly.
Hold on. This must be due to some sort of module I have. Actually.
On the ground, it has a speed of 0. Okay. All right. I'm pleased with how this is going so far.
I'm glad.
I mean, mind you, I've only so far gotten the factory, or not the factory, the world map up and running. But so far, so good. There's a way to draw on this, so I have to adjust the map. So let me go to my... Where's my marked version of this map?
Dre, I'm turning on the air fryer, just letting you know.
Okay. Allie's cooking me alive. That's what she's doing. Alright, let's see. So, Ordinia's destroyed. Britannia and Aristocratia are destroyed. Espana's destroyed. So let's start marking this map down, shall we? So, Ordinia is destroyed. Oh, wait. Not letting me draw. I can has draw. Drawing tools. Right? Okay. I want this thing to stay up. Can you stay up?
That should be it. What,
Alright, here we go. Draw. Click and drag, then click to add. Okay. Draw
there should be a
rectangle.
freehand too.
Yeah. Alright, this is freehand. But I think if I'm just striking it out, I could use this.
Ah, gotcha.
Change the color of this. Send to back, send to front, elevation, visibility. Okay. Maybe not that. Maybe we'll just do draw text. I guess let's just do freehand. I want to change the color. How do you change the color, Ash?
Of the box you made?
Yeah, your pen or whatever.
Do you have a configure drawing down at the bottom?
Yeah, here we go. Configure drawing. Thank you. Alright, so let's change this to... We could do red for Xing stuff out. Okay. Alright, that didn't do anything because I didn't save anything. Alright. Let's do red. There we go. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted all red. Alright. Okay. What? I just... Why is this not saving? Okay. Okay. So red. Yes? Yes. Line of Pissy, smoothing factor. We can make this a 7. Configure default. There we go. There we go. We're doing stuff. Stuff is getting done. Stuff is getting done, Aang. Yes. Everybody should report Allie for making air fryer noise. Okay.
Not my fault, I have to eat.
No, you don't. Don't lie to the people, Allison. Alright. Espana's destroyed. Britannia's destroyed. Alright, what else is destroyed? Ordinia's destroyed.
Face.
Britannia, Espana. I don't think anything else got destroyed yet. The waste got moved, and Germania still has its barrier. Alright. Germania's barrier. Okay. And then And now the waist. The waist, we could change the color back to white. Okay. Now the waist got pushed back to here. Is that right? No. It no longer covers this island. No longer covers these islands, and the waist is now there. That's the current situation with the wastes. Now that Arapo had been replaced by Lucia. Alright, and I think that's it for marking the map. Alright. Scene 1 is pretty much done, guys. We're moving right along. Moving right along. Alright. Ship is there. Ship's in the right place. Ship's in the right place? Question mark. Yes. Alright. So I guess it's time to create another scene. So let's create a scene. This will be ship. Alright. Oh, actually. Ash, you could only add one map per scene, right? In Foundry?
You could probably do more. I'm not sure how, but I usually just do a scene per map, personally.
No, it's just because the ship is technically like 5 maps. Is this the new one? Or is this the old one? This is the old
You could,
ship. And this is...
give it a go.
Yeah. Wait, is this the new ship or the old ship? This is the new ship, right? Yeah, this is the new ship. This is the old ship. Alright. So... So I gotta combine these into one map. Hey, Aang, you still around? If I send you the ship, these 5 ship maps, can you turn it into one map? I'm afraid if I combine it with my limited skills, it will turn into, you know, a piece of shit. Alright, so I'll send these to Aang. There we go. Aang's gonna combine that into one beautiful map for me. And then we'll be ready to start the ship map.
Speaking of the ship, you should be able to go to that token and give people permission to like use it and whatnot.
Oh, alright, let's do that before we move on to the next scene. So, where do I do that? How do I give it permissions? Do I right configure? Alliance party?
Right-click. I think that's something about it being considered an enemy or not, but if you right click it on the right.
Oh, on the right.
Yeah.
Import, duplicate, remove member, configure ownership.
Yeah. Now let's
Now, if I set to... What's the difference between limited and owner and observer?
I'm not sure. Limited might be like you can select it or something, or maybe see its statuses. But observer means you can open the character sheet, and owner means you can
Do
edit
whatever.
the character
Yeah.
sheet. I assume, and then use the skills and abilities.
All right, so I'll set everybody to owner for now, and if I need to change it, I will.
Yeah.
And then you guys can move it. Oh, I'm still drawing. You guys can move it as you see fit. All right. Why is Aang a traitor? Oh, apparently we're hydrating the bear. Okay. All right. I've been hydrated. I still owe Verage a feeding, so I'll take a bunch of pistachios. All right. Huh. My shit is falling. Why is my shit falling? Ah, my shit has collapsed. Here, I'll show you guys something. So, my mother bought me these. I have to turn off my background. So, going to temporarily turn off my background removal. So, I got these. I'll show you real close. They're really tiny leather openers that are shaped like katana. A couple of my friends have them too. So, but I got this thing, this little thing that looks like caramel, and I put it on the end of the other katana. So this is Caramel's katana when she's defending the house. And now you guys know to be even more afraid of Caramel because she is a samurai. Alright. Now I can put my background removal back on. Boom. Alright. And the thief takes your wallet. Huh? I did drink when you redeemed it. I just didn't say I was hydrating. And I'm eating right now for both of you. No, she didn't. That's a lie. Slandering a kitten. How could you, Verage? No, you see, she explained it to me. Rizzo was going up there to steal your wallet, and she had to fight him off, and your wallet just got tossed under the table in the process. You know you can't trust Rizzo. He's shady as fuck.
That's racist.
It's not racist. He's shady. You do that. And you owe Caramel an apology. She was trying to save you. Alright. Hey, Ash, do you put anything on these hot bars? Or not really?
I don't personally, but I mean, you totally can. You can put macros down there and like
I was just curious because,
skills
like,
and
I couldn't
abilities.
think of anything to put on the hot bar, you know, myself. But I was wondering, I was like, maybe Ash put something there.
I personally don't, but I'm not truly adept with this. I'm sure there's like cool stuff you could do though, but I don't.
While Aang's working on the map. I could shut down my screen and go see if I could do this port thing. Alright. Good.
Yeah. That would definitely take
Yeah.
a little bit.
Alright, so while Aang's doing this, I'm going to take a quick break and go check my router, see if I can find this information. I'm going to put up the be right back screen, and I will be right back. Alright, I am back. Now. Let's try this. So right now what I'm doing, for the stream wondering, I've made it so my window is not shown, and I'm going to try to get Ash and Verage to join here.
Sure, let me know when you want me to click that.
I don't remember how to get... Hold on. Bunk. Yeah, I will have to mark all the rooms again. But thank you, Ang. Desktop. Do. Alright. Oh, didn't want to click that. Alright, so let's turn this back on since we're gonna fuck with this some more. Boom, boom. Alright, so we were messing with scenes. We're gonna add the ship as a background. Do arms, maps, and scenes. Choose a file. Select a file. And let's view this scene. All right, nicely done. Are these squares the right distance? Do I need to adjust the grid? Yeah, these rooms are about 40 feet. I would say that, right? And do you remember how many feet your rooms were? Alright, wait, 70% fantasy and adventure. Okay. 2 feet per room. I don't think that's right. You know what? I think this is good enough. That's fine. Again, we can adjust the sizes later if we need to. Alright, now. What did we have marked, guys? Do you remember?
I think people's rooms was one.
Yeah.
Also, this is a good chance to talk about the walls feature.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask you about that because here, especially, walls would be good. So this is wall controls right here.
Yes. The walls actually are pretty cool, but let's see. I think there's like a module that lets you draw the walls instead of it being so
Like rigid.
static. Yeah.
Yeah, because especially because we have a lot of curves and stuff. Like, it's going to work
Exactly.
fine for stuff like this where we have... Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, just straight lines, but let me see what it's called. It's called Monk's Wall Enhancement.
Alright, so if we go... Did we find out if I have to return to this app to download those, or I could do that from here?
I think you have to leave out
Alright.
every time.
Let's return to the setup and get another module. I will check that in a second, Hang. Let me just install this module. Add module, wall. Okay. What am I doing wrong here? Wasn't...
Click Install Module.
Ah, there we go. Duh. Alright. Alright, wall. Walls have ears. Muffles sound based on wall occlusion. That's actually pretty cool if you're going to add sounds. I'm not that advanced yet, but I will get that later.
Try typing in monks, like monk apostrophe s.
Okay. Monk's token bar, Monk's active tile, Monk's sacred sound enhancements.
There should be one for walls.
Here
That
you
has
go,
a lot.
Monk's wall enhancements. Okay.
I believe that's the one.
If it's not, we'll come back. So Monk's wall enhancements here. Now we can go back to our game world. And you were impressed with how much time and effort I'm putting into this? I know you were skeptical. Yeah, I'm trying. Alright, let's see here. Oh, wait, we have to... I remember Ash said we have to edit the modules. We have to install it. Alright. So, here... No, I want to just view this scene. Alright, now... And you were asking about the hallway, right? Measurements? No, not that. So the hallway seems to be 5.5 feet, I'll say. Or not 5.5, 7 feet. They're a little less than 2 squares, because this square starts behind this wall and this square starts in that wall. Make it really close up, see? So I could try and adjust and get it to that. So, configuration, grid. Right now the grid is set to this, so let's lower it to, let's try 85. See what this changes. All right, with 85. Okay, so now it has a little bit of this wall. Now they're okay. Now they're pretty much 10 feet, but they're off center. The hallway is big enough that you guys could stand side by side, so I would assume they're at least 10 feet. That's my guess. I don't mind if they're a little bigger than that or a little smaller. Right now, this is the width of the ship, which is about 80 feet. It could be bigger than that. So let's go back to the grid. Configure grid. Let's lower it. Let's see what happens at 75. At 75, why does it look like nothing changed at 75? All right. All right, let's try 50. All right, at 50. All right, at 50, these walls, this is definitely more than enough at 10 feet. I wish they were lined up better, but beggars can't be choosers. And width-wise, ship is about... The width of the ship is about, if I could see that number, 135 feet, looks like. So that's fine. That's good enough, I think. I think that's good enough, right? I wonder if there's a module to make the grid system better, like where you can actually move the backgrounds and stuff.
Pretty sure there is. Maybe... Might be this grid scaler one?
Yeah, let's go... Let's return to this app and check for a module to fix our grid problems. Game systems, add-on modules, install modules. And let's try typing in grid. Yes, the size modules for Foundry creates customizable highlights, adds tokens to both hexes. No. Token shapes and movement, GM screen. No. Snap me, maybe. Foundry model that snaps tokens to each other on gridless screens. Okay. Tactical grid features like featured items and token range, highlighting distance. No. Grid inch zone, grid inch zone. No. Oh, here we go. Background scaler. Adds a button to scale grid configuration tab. This module aims to enhance the use of grids using Pathfinder 2. Okay. Alright, so let's try this one, the background scaler. That might do some nice stuff for us. Quick grid align. This module is not longer supported. I think they mean no longer supported. Okay, background scaler is recommended. Alright, so alright. We'll see if background scaler does what we need it to do.
Here's hoping.
Alright, wait. Width-wise, if I had to choose, I would say that they're probably about 10 feet wide. That would be me envisioning it. But I also don't mind, like, I'm not so particular that if they're bigger than that or smaller than that, it's going to, like, bother me. Actually, I just realized something. If I log into Aang instead, right, I could see what the game looks like. Oh, but no one's here to change the screens. Right?
Yeah, you won't be able to change.
All right. Well,
Maps.
then that was an exercise in futility. Log out. All right. So.
Oh, yeah, background scaler was the one I used. I just hadn't updated it, so it didn't show up.
All right, so we found what we needed. So we want to do manage modules and add background scaler. Yes, reload. All right, so let's actually go back to the Felgaia map, right? See if we could scale this a little better. Now, actually, let's, because I'm pretty happy with the world map, let's fuck with this first. All right. Now, it said in the configuration, right, it had, here we go, grid type. Oh, I could change it. I personally like hexagon grids better than squares. Distance 5 feet. Okay. All right, hexagrids. There we go. And now with hexagrids, we have so much more space. The hallways right now are about 15 feet. I'm actually fine with that. In terms of like people fitting here, it'd be not enough for 3 people, but enough for 2. That sounds fine. Now, how do we use this background aligner? Oh, wait. Am I? No, I'm not doing that. Okay. All right. So if we want to use the background aligner, they say it was under grid, padding percentage, grid size, background scaler. Okay. Am I stupid? How is it? What am I supposed to do now that it's here? Zoom in a lot to be very accurate with your click. Click the top left corner of the grid square on the image. Okay. Click the bottom right corner on the... Oh, I see. This is just configuring it.
I think this is also...
Right click to apply. What?
This might be the one that lets you configure something to like, you know how if you upload a map and it already has lines on it?
Oh, I see.
It lets you line up the actual lines with the lines in the game.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's...
So,
oh, God, now there's so many grids. Like, look at how many rows there are now. All right. So let's adjust this. All right, so this is how big I want it to be. So let's get really close, right? So I want the first square to be right here, right? And I want it to go down to about here. That's pretty close. Let's adjust it again. That looks
yeah,
pretty
got it.
right. Maybe a little bit further, just to make it even. If we go like here to here. No, that didn't do anything. Here to there. That looks good, right? That looks about right. But I don't know if that's... So right click to apply. Let's see. No, but see, still, there's still very... there's a lot of grids here. So go back to the hallway. We want these grids to definitely be bigger. They're aligned properly, but they're not the right size. Would changing this make them the right size? Let's see. No, that did. I don't think that did anything. It made them bigger. All right. So let's configure background scaler. So we like this here, but we need you to be bigger. There we go, right? I'm getting it now. I'm getting it. That looks pretty good, right? Just about 3 squares. Let's do that.
Seems pretty accurate.
Yep, 3 hexes. Look at that. That's fucking perfect. That's beautiful. You think for our games, hexes are better or squares?
I think Pathfinder does better with squares in combat and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But I mean, for like
I think squares are just
anywhere you're not.
squares, because the hexagons, the problem is like you can't do 3 and 3 because they line up like, you know, an angle. So we'll just do squares. But look at that. Hey, look, gang, the grid is perfectly aligned. All right.
You can really test it by making like a little test dummy character.
Yeah, well, I'm going to upload somebody. Like, if you want to give me Violetta's new sheet, since she has the least customization, I'll make her an icon. You know?
Okay.
All
She
right.
does have a few things, but
let me... Now I'll be able to adjust this as well. Configure grid, background liner. So I want it to start here and go to here. Nope. Nope. That definitely didn't do it. Oh, my art moved, but that's fine. We can adjust that. So we want this to be here, and this to be here. That's about halfway, right? Close enough. I mean, I can make it bigger if I want to do this and this. No. What the hell happened? Oh god. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do, Ash? I did things.
Sorry, I looked away. What happened? Oh. I'm not sure.
Alright. I was fucking with this
Wonder-
grid. Alright.
There's an undo button.
I tried undoing it, and all it's saying is there's no tokens to undo. But that's fine.
Hmm.
It's fine. Configure grid squares. Let's make this 100. Alright, and then now what I want to do, configure grid. Now,
Oh, I see. They're gigantic.
yeah. That's pretty in line with the scale. Right?
Yeah, that is.
Alright, I would say that's close enough. Alright, save changes. Alright, and all this stuff moved. So let's move the ship back over here. Oh. Do I have actually... Do I actually have to click on the damn ship? There we go. I think it's cool that it moves like that. It's nice. So your ship is about here. Now I want to move my drawing. Actually, I should probably delete the drawing stuff and redo it. Alright. Now to redraw the wastes was here. Not that. There we go. Waste is done. And now if we change the color to red, 0, 0. Boom. All right. And now we can cross out Medina, España, and Britannia. Oop. Okay, and then with free draw, we could draw Germania's barrier. That's disgusting. Okay. Okay, so he has from the river out like this, and he has this peninsula. All right. And Britannia is crossed out. All right. All right, Filgaia's good, and it's to scale, I think. So that's good. We got this grid set. This grid is fucking beautiful. Right? Our ship is beautiful. Now we can start marking shit. All right, so... let's start marking stuff down. And we'll change the color to black. Alright, so what did we have marked down? This is not Archer's room anymore. Archer's room is here, right? Alright, so this right here will... Here we go, text. We want the text to be black. Text opacity, no. Font size, we could up this. We'll see how 99 looks. Vlad's shop. All right, that looks pretty good, right? All right, we got Vlad's shop over here. This is the vault, right? All right. This room is for the Luttrell family, which I cannot remember how to spell his name, so I'm gonna have to open my arms notes.
Well, we can see your screen if that's a.
Yeah, I don't care. Everything's dotted and stuff.
Okay.
Plus, there's only 14 people viewing, and I know everybody in here, I believe. So. All right. Continue. All right. Don't look at all the spoilers on my notes. Okay, here we go. Now that I have his name. What? No, that's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. Great. Do I have to do it like this? Blur. Tray. Tray family. Okay. And this one is also the Luttrell family. This room is... Oh, can I not do the same thing? Okay. And then this room is the whites. All right. Did we have any other rooms that were marked other than these ones so far? Oh, one of these rooms was Avani's room, right?
Yeah.
Was Avani Stateroom 1 or Small Extra? Which room was Avani's? I think it was State 1. And was Avani's Stateroom 1? Yeah, Avani's 1, Vlad's 3. Alright, so... do this. Avani and Chris. Do this as Vlad. Get closer up. I want to shrink this down. There we go. Okay, So there's Vlad's room. There's Avani and Chris. Up here, the alchemy lab. I'm cooking something up in the background. That's exciting. Trying to think what else we had marked.
I think there was like a garden space or something. Right?
Yeah, that's what this was. But this says Zion Facilities Cannon Room. So let's just...
Oh yeah, and what's his name?
yeah.
The janitor and
Cody and Angela had rooms in the crew quarters, I know. So this is the greenhouse. Solid. There we go. Covered cannon room with greenhouse. There we go. I could technically cover all these things that say extra space. Move that to this. We're gonna steal this color. Update drawing. There we go. That looks nice. Now it doesn't say extra room. It just says Vlad's shop. Bup. Bup. All right. Greenhouse, vault, Vlad's shop. Fill, solid. Bup. Make this, boom. There we go. Solid. Boom. Okay. There we go.
Oh, I forgot to say I DM'd you my character's code.
Oh, perfect. So I will do that in 1 second once I'm done doing this.
No problem.
And then we'll see how this works with... What? That's not what I wanted to do. Boop. Boop. There we go. Look, see, I love that we're covering up the staterooms and stuff. And because of this...
Work them all.
Yeah. Also, because of the color match, it matches the background. So... Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. That looks great. Alright. Violetta, I believe, is stateroom 4? No, Violetta's room is already written out. Alright. This is not Archer's room anymore, so we gotta adjust that. Alright, but let's upload Violetta. Add. Create an actor. What? No, not familiar. Create player character. Violetta. Create actor. Alright. Now, how do I import the JSON?
Click Path Muncher at the top of the window.
Ah, here we go. Path Muncher. Yep.
Then you can just paste in the code.
Okay. Under where it says Path Builder ID, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's do this. Do I need to hide this code or not really?
No, it's just the code to my character.
Alright. Importing.
Imagine the buffs won't get imported over.
Violetta hurt.
Oh, I guess they did.
Yeah, it looks like. Investigator Noble. Alright, do you have a new image for Violetta, or you're just going to use the old one?
No, I don't have that
Okay.
at the moment.
Well, we can always change it, but let's get her character sheet. Important people. Players. Violetta. You can use the same program, I guess.
True.
Just take away her eye. Fuck up her face a little more.
I think that was the worst I could get. I'll just use something else.
Okay. Alright. Looks like this is good. Gender pronouns. When they add that? Alright. And now I can also configure who owns this, right?
Yeah. If you right click it on the right there,
Mm-hmm.
should be.
Configure ownership. So all players none. And we'll say Ash is owner. And we'll put Violetta in the medbay.
So if you click that, It should let you see what I see. Just click it once.
Well, I don't have any
Look at
walls
it.
set up yet, so
Ah, that's true.
let's try setting up some walls around the med bay, and then we'll see what you see. All right, so
I would say
Mhm.
there's like a lot of walls in this map. It would take a while.
Well, I'm not
I mean,
gonna
it's
do them
cool if
all.
you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do them all right now. But just to test it, I was gonna do the walls around the med bay, and maybe the stairs and alchemy, like just this immediate area.
Just to see how it goes.
Yeah, just to see how it works. All right.
That makes.
And now does this have a specific button now because I have the thingy? Here we go. Freehand draw wall. Join wall points. Snap to closest wall point. Okay. Alright, so let's start with...
Aang says he's doing something and not to set up walls.
Oh, okay.
But I guess
No, that's fine. No, I'll wait on the walls, Aang. That's perfectly fine. We'll wait on walls. We still have to name shit here and upload people, so...
yeah, you could I guess test how it works at the very least. It's pretty easy though.
Go for that, but don't spend too much time on this map. Oh, okay. So, we'll test it then. Let's test walls. Alright.
Uploading people's pretty you can swap it between maps pretty easily. You just
Okay.
drag and drop them.
Yeah. What's good is with freehand, if you suck like me, you can adjust. Let's get close so we can really level this out. Alright, good. Then, so that's one, right?
Yeah.
That's one wall. Then we gotta do this, and
The way I usually do it is like if it's an RP map or something, I probably don't draw walls, but it's really good for.
no, especially because how much shit
war.
happens on your ship. Like, that's totally a thing that can happen.
Yeah, so I get that.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. Dre, you were talking about we'd never named the ship earlier.
No, I don't think you ever named it. I mean, if you guys want to, that's up to you. Now, there's a separate thing for doors, right?
Yep.
Draw doors. Here we go. There we go. All right. All right. So, non-visible walls, ethereal walls. So now if I click on you, you should be able... Oh, that is so cool!
It is, isn't it?
That is fucking awesome! Look at that! That's beautiful. I love it.
If you, with my character selected, if you use WASD, I think you can move.
Can you
I
move
think
it
that's
though?
it.
Yeah, you can. Look at Violet exploring the ship. Whee. Now, will it prevent you from crossing walls? Yeah, it will. Oh, fucking awesome.
It'll also there's like a
And now, how do you
light
do doors?
item?
If you click... if you click the door, it opens. And then you could go through. That is pretty fucking cool. I gotta fix this because it looks like there's, like, gaps between the door and the wall. That is pretty awesome.
I do have to step away for a bit.
Yeah, no,
So I
no,
have
no.
to do
Go,
some.
go do your own thing, man. Thank you for hanging out with the help and stuff. And if you come back, we'll see you when you get back.
Yeah. You can DM me any other question. I'll definitely get to it. But
All
I
right.
wish you luck.
Thanks, man.
I'm glad you're having fun with it.
I am. All right. Now. All right. What the? Oh, there was a thing to connect a joining wall. Join wall points. Boop, boop. All right. Boop, boop, boop. All right. Oh, Aang's talking. I would say don't set up walls with what I'm doing. I mean, if you want to do it to test, go for that. But don't spend too much time on this map. I wouldn't even upload people. Well, gotcha. You're naming it The Rock? I thought The Rock was the name of your little shuttle thing because that looked like a big boulder, a big metal boulder. Feed the bear and hydrate. Thank you, Verich. I'm going to take some nuts. All right. All right. I still love this lighting thing. This thing is so cool. I'm going to spend hours just doing the walls on the ship. Yes, no to hungry bears. Well, once the stream's done, Allie is going to make me some burgers. So this image is currently what image? There we go, we cut the light. So all the points have to touch. But now if I open this, that's cool. Okay. That's a very wide image. But, I mean, it makes sense for this map. Are you adjusting the resolution? Is this why you don't want me to be fucking with this map too much? Wait, no. 1097? Oh, so it's a very tall image, but not as wide. Okay, so it is a wide image. All right. But what are you doing, Ang? Are you fucking with the resolution of it? Is this why you don't want me to mess with this? Because you're going to give me a better image? Alright. I think best I can export this at maybe 4K. Okay. Login failed. Why did my login fail? Okay. Okay, so that's not my account. There we go. Alright, so incarnate. Good. All right. Export. Boom. All right, and let's put this in arms. Can I make this smaller? Yeah, there we go. Arms. And we're going to go to not this. No, we'll just put it here in the main thing. Okay. So we could flatline this, flatline this. Okay. Create filter, create scene. We're going to create a scene, and this is going to be factory outer. Yeah, the PNG one. Well, what happens saying is when you're done with that, I'll make a new scene and put the ship there and see if that works better. You know? There we go. Factories down. Okay, so first let's delete this one and connect that to this. All right, we got that wall done. Now we want a door. Right, that's done. All right. Visible walls, terrain walls, ethereal walls, doors, secret doors, window walls, clone walls. Okay. that's not what I want. Alright. We're moving right along with these walls. Alright. Sorry. I haven't been talking to the stream because I'm in my own little zone making walls. I apologize. Getting in the wall zone. The wall zone. Alright. Not clone walls. We're making a fresh wall. Alright. Walls are in, so let's put down a random person. We'll put Violetta down here just to see what Violetta sees. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I gotta put a wall here. Okay. Should probably also put a wall around these pipes. Alright. Back to the wall making. That's not what I want to do. I'll select this. draw more walls. Basic walls. Alright, so with this, I'd have to do... Where's the window and walls? Alright, we'll see if this works. Alright, why does that not work? Let's go back to walls. Oh, is it because it's not closed here? I don't want this. I want a basic wall. Now let's try this. Why is it not... Well, that's fine. Okay, so here's the problem. This thing has, I have squares already. So I have to align these. So let's go to our trusty alignment. Configure grid. Perfect. Grid's aligned. Why does it get less aligned? Yeah. Oh, I guess I should have thought of that before. Oh, the walls look like they're still good. Yeah. Okay. You did a good job, Monk's reposition. Oh, not a door. One of these. Alright. Let's put a character down. Now, I don't understand why some of these are black and some aren't. Like, why is this... Interesting. It's good. Check this out, Matt. We got some walls and lighting things going on. All right. What time is it? 9:40. Let's see. Aang's still not done with his map, I don't think. So, I do think this is getting to the point that I'm going to end the stream here. Hope this wasn't too boring for people, but you got to see, if you're interested in a virtual tabletop, I would highly recommend Foundry. It's a lot of fun. You can really get into it, as you can see. But, okay. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool too, Stellarf, and, we're going to get... I'm going to work on this and reload all my D&D maps so I could do this. And I'll also use this for one-shots, so when I do a surprise Saturday campaign or anything, you'll see it through this. So, that'll be good. As always, let's find somebody good to raid. I don't think Blueberry is streaming. No, she's not. So we're not going to raid her, but we can raid somebody else random. Alright, so let's find a channel to raid, shall we? Mega Man. Let's see. Silent Hill F. We could go to a Silent Hill F. No. Let's find somebody else. Let's see. I'm going to find you guys something good. Something great. We're going to look for something good to stream. let's see. Somebody's playing. Oh, Lost Odyssey's fun to watch. Let's raid this guy. Wait, they're not playing Lost Odyssey. You've changed to Twilight Princess. Alright. We will... Let's see, who's following me? Alright. We got... Alright, we'll look at this Final Fantasy IV randomizer. Alright, we'll go see Antidale. He's a good guy. I watch him do his free enterprise runs. So, we're going to raid to this. And thank you, everybody who's joined. We're not watching Limbus Company. So, we're going to raid Antidale, who is a streamer who does free enterprise randomizer runs. They're a lot of fun. He's one of the people I watch. So go show him some love. And we're going to head there in a bit. So, goodbye, everybody. Thanks for watching.